Hi, my name is Philana Suggs, and I'm the Student Persistence Counselor here at Lawson State Community College. Today, I will be explaining to you how to register for your classes online. The first thing you need to do is to go to the Lawson State homepage. The address for the Lawson State homepage is www.lawsonstate.edu, and you can see it in this left corner. Once you get to the homepage, you need to scroll down until you get to the online portal. That's this section right here in the right lower corner of the homepage. There are a lot of cool things that you can do from the online portal, but for registration, you would need to go to the student suite. So you would go down until you get to the student suite. There it is. So we can go in there. It's the fourth one from the top. So let's click on student suite. Once you click on it, you'll get to this screen. In the middle of the screen, sometimes you'll see some important messages from the college. Just make sure you read them before you proceed onward to logging in. The login is right next to the welcome, right there. So click login. And when you get to this screen, it's going to prompt you to put in your user ID and your PIN number. Your user ID is your 7-digit student number, which you'll get when you're enrolled at the college. It'll also appear on previous schedules, it'll be on your degree plan, and it will also appear on your transcripts. So we can type in our student number, and your PIN, when you first log in to Student Suite, is going to be your 6-digit date of birth. For example, if you were born February 21st, 1990, your default PIN would be 022190. In case you forget, there's a message right here that explains the login information for the Student Suite. So let's log in. Once you log in, you'll see a message that appears at the bottom about only displaying secure content. Just hit the X and just proceed onward. The main menu for the Student Suite is located in the left corner of the page. Underneath the main menu, you'll see the Student Information Center. Click on the Student Information Center, and then you'll get options of cool things that you can do in the Student Suite. For registration, you would need to go to Scheduling. So let's find Scheduling. It's right there. So we'll click on Scheduling so that we can begin the process to register online. After that, you'll see the choices to do cool things in Scheduling, like display your course, complete registration, view any holds. But for now, we need to go to registration. If you don't have any holds on your account, you can proceed onward to register. The first screen you're going to see when you hit the registration tab is the information, your information, demographic information that you gave when you're enrolled at the college. Make sure that it's correct. If you've changed addresses or moved, or if you've changed phone numbers, make sure you update all of this information before you proceed on to continue to register. Now, we're on the registration screen. Make sure that you're in the correct term, which the term that we're looking for is already on there. It's fall 2012-2013. And then you're going to get to the point where you're going to select a course. Now, before you begin selecting courses, make sure that you've either talked to your advisor or that you've reviewed your degree plan so that you can make sure that you're taking the correct courses for your course of study. We've already done that, so we can go on in and select our course. Now, this is the Choose Course screen. On the Choose Course screen, you can choose which campus you want to take a class, whether it be Birmingham or West Jefferson or Bessemer. You can choose the instructor you want to take. You can choose your department, which would be the prefix for the class that you want to take. And you can choose the meeting days that you want to attend. So let's get started. Let's say I'm a student and I want to attend my classes on the Birmingham West Campus. So I'll click the Birmingham West Campus. Let's say I'm not sure I know what instructor I want to take. So what I would do is I would leave it at default. That way I'll see all the instructors that are teaching the class. And let's say I want to take Art 100. So I'll find the prefix for Art 100, which is ART, which is right there. And I would just find 100 in the course tab. I'm not going to select a meeting date just because I want to know, which days are available for the class. I want to know all the days that are available. So I won't put anything right there. So I'll just go on and hit submit. On this screen, it tells you all of the art classes that are available on the Birmingham West campus. So what you'll do is read through each of these to see which one works for your scheduling. So let's say the first one works. So you look at the call number, which is in the blue, and what you would do is select that call number by clicking on it. Once you click on it, you will have to hit Add Selected Course in order to add it to your schedule. And there we go. We're now registered for Art Appreciation on the Birmingham West campus. Let's do that one more time. You're going to select Course. Because you've already picked a class on the Birmingham West campus, let's pick another one. Birmingham West. And let's say this time you want to take a speech class and you know the instructor that you want to take. So let's say I know that Mr. Callaghan is the teacher for the speech class. So I'll go down and find his name. It's in alphabetical order by the instructor's last name. Then I'll find the department, which for speech it would be SPH. And these are in alphabetical order as well. So there we go, SPH. And 107 is the class that I want to take. And let's just say I just want to take it on Monday and Wednesday. So I click Monday and Wednesday. And I hit submit. Now, this shows me all the classes that are available on the Birmingham West campus for Speech 107. So I'll go look through each one of them to see which one works best with my schedule. So what I'll do is, let's pick the middle one. That's Monday and Wednesday, 8 to 9:15. So what we'll do is we'll hit the blue call number, because that's what we need to register. And then what we'll do next is just like we did the first time, we'll add selected course. So now you're registered for 2 classes. Let's say that you decide, I don't want to take speech anymore. I think I need to drop this class. Now, if you haven't completed registration, which I'm going to explain in a minute, you can go into the student suite and you can drop your course. It's the same screen. You just need to go to this blue tab on the right for that, with the line that's for that course, and you would just click drop course. And it's taken off of your schedule. Now, if you've paid for your classes already or have completed registration, you would need to see your counselor or advisor to completely drop the course because you've already paid. But if you haven't paid, you can go back in the student suite and drop your courses all the way up to the time that you complete registration. So, how do I complete registration, you may be asking? I'm glad you asked. What you do is go back over to the scheduling tab, just like you did to find the registration tab, and you'll see the tab that says complete registration. You click on complete registration, and what happens is the money for the class, the money that you're going to pay for the class will be pulled, whether it be Pell Grant or scholarship, or whether you're paying with a credit card or cash. Well, if you're paying for cash, of course, you have to go to the business office. But if you're paying with a credit card or it's Pell Grant or scholarship, you can complete registration from this screen by hitting the complete registration tab. Now, just a quick reminder, if you do not complete registration, you are not officially enrolled at Lawson State. You have to pay for your classes in order to be officially registered for school. So make sure when you hit this complete tab that you know that you want to complete your registration and you're ready to pay for your classes. Otherwise, you will not be completely enrolled. Just remember that. You can go and add and drop as many times as you want to, but just make sure that after you finish adding and dropping your classes in Student Suite that you go back and complete registration. Now, if you have any additional questions about how to register online, what you can do is contact registration help at lawsonstate.edu. Thanks for listening, and good luck with your studies here at Lawson State Community College.